Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa. How are you? What is it? Wednesday. Yay. Yeah. I should have opened the window. It's looking dark in here. Hold on. Well, that's not much better, but okay. What is going on with my hair today? Hey, whoever is here. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Fury, yes. Hello, hello. Hello, Big Dawn. Happy Wednesday. Key, you emailed me, didn't you? Okay, I finally read my email today. Yeah, it was today. Yeah, this morning. I check in about once a week. You guys can see my crooked teeth. Furious is traveling. Nice. That's awesome. What else is going on? Guess what? I don't know how many people are here, but today at work, somebody called me. Um, they said something like I was the devil. Cigar and whisking alone in an empty pub. And now you're chatting here. Okay, well, that sounds fun. I didn't know you smoked cigars. You gonna email it to me? All right. Well, I guess when it's empty, then that's all good, right? Hello, Krishna. Quinn, how's it going? The pink hands, okay. Emojis. There's a lot of people on here that just do emojis. Alright, I was going to disconnect once people started coming on. you know how to type in English. All right, Krishna. Krishna, you must be in India. Big Jerome, don't play with me. We've already gone through this. MM. I'm only glowing because I've been doing my skincare at nighttime. That's the only reason I'm glowing. Miracle. I belong to Jesus Christ. Oh goodness. Yeah, Big Jerome has like 10 accounts and he goes around saying, "Can you hear me? Can you see me?" My day is going good, Miracle. How's yours? How are you? It's been a while. I still have trouble with my mic on YouTube. See? Can you hear me? Can you see me? And the first time he came to my channel, I was really trying to be helpful. But then I was like, I already know your game. I already know your game, Jerome. You have to find somebody new to, Jerome, you should go to the next live and put your regular lines in there. Furious sent his picture. Miracle says, I would love to just see what he see on his screen. Oh goodness. I can see you right now. My camera's turned on. Okay, so then he's gonna be like, can you see me? We already did this, Jerome. It's old. I'm going to guess people fall for it because when Jerome first came to my channel, it was like almost a year now when I first started doing live streaming. And this is what, 8 months later, and he's still doing the same thing. I'm gonna go grab my laptop. Hold on. So I can see Furious's picture. Okay, y'all. I've got my laptop. Yes, he's consistent. He has the picture of a wrestler. And I didn't even recognize the picture, but somebody else did. It's the picture of, he was like supposed to be the world's strongest person on the wrestling WWE. Yes, that's his picture. So who knows who is behind the Big Jerome from the hood? Furious, I'm looking up my email right now. Right now. Keith, I am doing good. Oh, Keith emailed me again. Keith, where are you from? And I don't see your message, Furious. So you made me open up my laptop for nothing. Unless it's taking a while to get here. No, I don't know the app, Big Jerome. Can you help me out? I don't know what you're talking about, Big Jerome. Yeah, I don't see what Furious said he sent. Okay, so I need to wait. I'm refreshing my page. Let's see if it comes through. Oh, I have something in my inbox. Let's see. There it is. Okay. So it's nighttime or it's dark where you're at, Furious. Hey, Armin. Furious, what color is your shirt? I don't know why I just don't put you with those pictures, Furious. And what do you have on your keys? Matt. What does that mean? Do I want to know what does that mean? Omar Plumber. How are you? I'm Furious. I really would like one of those keychains. The rose, yes, made by your wife. That is really nice. Okay. So, I. Furious says he's at a pub by himself and he sent me pictures, so I see him. I see him hanging out. Where did it go? I opened up the wrong thing. There's 3 pictures, right, Furious? Okay. Yeah, I did look at all of them. Matt, I don't know what that means. You never told me what pro-gooning means. Big Jerome! You see my hair? No, I just combed it and put a headband in. A rose flower. Okay, Matt says no. Keith says I live in England, but I'm mixed race, Scottish and African. I'm just gonna say it, you guys. I get a lot of, I guess, African viewers on my channel. Jerome, are you really a black man or you just got a black picture? Wait a minute, Omar. We are barely on Wednesday and tomorrow will be Thursday. How is it Saturday for you? Yes, Furious, I want a video. I want a video. This is how I know you guys are real. If you send me a picture or a video. Who is this? That's how I know you guys are real. Omar, what day is it for you? That's what I want to know. My nephew controls my YouTube. So you've got your grandkids and your nephew, huh, Jerome? Yeah, just do a quick video, Furious, so it's not too big. You know what I mean? Too much data or whatever. Omar Plummer says it was a weekend. You're still confused. So did you have like days off, Omar? Or you're saying your weekend was chaotic? Okay, so today at work I was called the devil. I'm not even going to tell you guys the situation because I mean, clearly the person saying it was evil, okay? This is the tenant that I told them they need Jesus, okay? And they were calling me the B word, and she was saying I was harassing her. It was kind of hilarious. I wanted to laugh. Omar says today is also a holiday. Oh, where you're at, it's a holiday? That's cool. So I had prayed before I went into that apartment, and I had my new maintenance guy with me. Okay, so he witnessed everything. You guys, I can't help myself. I'm telling you, I know there's things I have to work on. So I told her, you think I want to be anywhere close to you when you've slammed the door on me and now you're calling me names? I've stayed far away from you as possible. No, I'm not into VR sunglasses because I am not a child. I'm not a teenager. Oh goodness, I'm not into gaming at all, really. I I'm very curious what Big Jerome really looks like. I wonder if he's sitting in a basement somewhere, wearing glasses, these kind of glasses, you know. And is a guy, not a grandpa, not an uncle. No, let me stop. Let me stop. Big Jerome, what do you really look like? Omar, did you hear from Blue from Boombastic? Big Jerome says, you like my glasses? Why, thank you. They are new. They are fairly new. The barmaid. Astro, how are you? How is life going? Excuse me. Like last time, right, Jerome? Last time you said I was on the projector. Astro, do you remember Big Jerome? I can't remember who else was on the live stream when Big Jerome was there. Astro says life is great. Yesterday was so fun, but before I explain it, I have to ask, how was that Talkies meal? You know what, Astro? That was like a month-old video, and I never posted it. So I ordered it for my son because he wanted it. I'm not a Talkies person, so it comes with a bag of Talkies, like the small bag. It comes with fries that are seasoned like Talkies. I did taste those. And then the hamburger has some kind of corn. I can't remember what the description was. Anyways, my son did not like it, but he scraped what he didn't want out of the hamburger to eat it. He probably had a few fries, and of course he had the Takis. And then he's like, okay, I'm not trying that again. Omer says, yes, he did. Oh, good. So you've got me on the projector outside, Jerome? Okay, Astro does not remember. It's been a while since Big Jerome came on. And we went through the same comments as he's putting in right now. Yeah, I have not heard from Boombastic. Again, so then I did, okay, Omar. I did talk to her on the phone after you told me that you were asking for her. And then I have not heard from her for like 2 weeks. So she's doing good? All right. Who is Jack Jack? Anybody know him? Have you ever seen him around before? You like Takis too, Astro? I haven't seen your videos. I thought about you, but I didn't get your number. Yeah, I rarely give out my number, Big Jerome. Keith also sent something to my email. Omar says, I feel you, Van. And Fury says, I get in my car to make the video, but I think I looked way more suspicious. Anybody ever see Jack on any live stream? Not necessarily mine. Yeah, go ahead and explain. Keith, shall I respond to the email or answer you now?
Hey Vanessa, still single?
It is. It is you. It really is you. All right, Furious. I believe you now. Furious, you're okay, so pictures are one thing, right? But when you actually, like, when people see a video of you or something, Furious is actually good looking, y'all. Astro, okay, Big Jerome says, I've subscribed, but I think I need your number to video call. Yeah, you do, Big Jerome, but I'm not sending it to you because I know for a fact that is not your real picture. And I'm not talking to fakes or phonies. Okay, I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to hear from everybody. Yes, Furious, you didn't hear me playing it. I was like, okay, because you said my name, I know for sure that's you. No, I'm not going to call you fake anymore because you said my name in there, so I know for sure it's real. Astra says, well, we went to the fair for 7 hours to celebrate your friend Charity's younger sister's birthday. And then right after that, we went to youth group. Got up at 8:45. Went to sleep at 1:30. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, Gabe, he sent me a picture. Not a picture. Furious sent me a video. And he said my name in there, so I know he didn't just take a random video from someone. And Furious is actually good looking. Okay, Big Jerome says, I can't change my video picture without the call first. Yes, Jerome, you've had like 6-7 months to figure out how to change your picture. Because I want to know what you really look like. I know what Astro really looks like. Now I know what Furious, I'm 100% sure of what Furious looks like. Yes, those are definitely fun times, Astro. Jerome from the Hood, I don't know what he... Have you guys ever seen Jerome from the Hood on the live stream? You're welcome, Furious. So now did you go back into the pub? Yes, because why would you put a black picture when you're a white person? Like, that is very deceitful. Actually, what's a good word, you guys? Yeah, that's not his real picture. So, Jack, how do you know Boombastic? Yeah, I don't believe it. I'm not going to believe anything you say now, Big Jerome. Yep, it's a WWF wrestler. Gabe says, Jerome, no, but we will call you out for cultural appropriation. See, I'm not sure what that means, but okay, Gabe. You know what? If Furious is still there, I am very happy that he sent me a video. And I know exactly what Furious looks like now. So when I speak to Furious, I feel like we really do know each other now, Furious. Your nephew's son, okay. Okay, tell your nephew's son to put your real picture. Yep, and I'm gonna have to go look at your other pictures that you sent me before, Furious. Gabe says, I will forgive you if you get a black Jesus painting and hang it on your living room wall. Gabe, do you have a black Jesus painting? Oh my goodness. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Okay. Oh, did Keith Fleming ever respond? Yeah, I guess I'll have to email him back. I see Ray is here. Hey Ray, how's it going? Oh no, what did you do this time, Ray? See, I always get confused because I think there is 2 Rays that come on here. Your wife was black. Okay, what is she now? Big Jerome. Fury says, what do you think about the fact that Jesus could be black? Be careful. You could be canceled. You commented on her physical appearance and you got timed out. This is what I think. Jesus is honestly, I don't care what color he was, what race he was, because he is everything to me. But oh my, I was just watching a video about black people, and that I will not speak about, Furious. Race. Okay, Big Jerome says she passed during COVID. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Furious says, don't say Mexican. Why? Why? Okay, how much drinking have you been doing, Furious? Right? Oh, goodness. Sometimes I wonder if there's any of those on my channel. Big Jerome is laughing with me. Okay. Fury says, I don't understand the question. Sorry, can you repeat, please? You guys already... Oh. Okay, Furious, everyone, you know I live in the United States, right? And if you watch the news, you know that there's a big problem with immigrants who have come here illegally. So I wonder if any of those illegal immigrants in the U.S. are ever on my live stream. Say you are a humanitarian. She lives near the border. I am a human being who follows Jesus Christ and is obedient to laws. First and foremost, obedient to God, but I follow the rules wherever I'm at. Omar P is still here. Big Jerome says, I thought you were Mexican. I don't know if Astro is still here, but I remember that time I was talking like I was Indian or Indian, India Indian and American Indian. Ray doesn't think I'm Mexican. Well, I was born in America. I am New Mexican. Oh, furious. Big Jerome says, you aren't Mexican. This is why you don't want to video call. Really? The Mexican women video call you, Big Jerome? Oh my. Omar Plummer, I see your eyes. You guys, I did not expect to have a live stream like this today, and I am glad I'm here. I'll be real. I'm not going to video call with someone unless I really know them. I'm trying to think, how many video calls have I ever done? Ray says to be politically correct. I don't even know how to be politically correct, Ray. So I'm not going to expect people to be politically correct. That's why I like Donald Trump, because he is not politically correct. Donald Trump is real. Whoa, whoa. Okay. So Big Jerome says after he goes on a date, he will have a voice call. Wait a minute. Voice call is different than video call. Gabe says, do you believe it's becoming great again? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Furious says, what? You're a Trumpist. Furious, you never knew this. Ray says video call the same as webcam. Okay, now we have to be technically correct. If you have a webcam with a microphone and a speaker, then it would be the same as a video call. Schaefer family, I remember you. How are you? Oh yeah, it is becoming great again. Gabe, I've told you guys, I live in a city where I really don't feel the effects of what you see on the news. So what I see on the news, it does look like things are getting great again. Ray says this woman has a webcam and she makes millions. Wow. I'm doing good, Schaefer. I'm really enjoying my live stream today. Yep, it was a good day. I had interesting time at work. And it'll be interesting again tomorrow, I'm sure. Fury says, you know, bro is about to build a wall, so your cousin won't be able to join you for Christmas. Oh, goodness, Furious. Ray says, you're lucky you don't have that Canada smoke to inhale. Ray, be careful because we have someone from Canada here. Furious says, okay, sorry, that was more racist than usual. Oh, goodness. Gabe says, well, only been to Maryland 2 weeks and Buffalo, New York multiple times. So, have you seen a difference, Gabe? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do have family in Mexico who come here only to have a baby to get benefits, and I'm tired of that. So I'm glad that Trump is doing what he's doing. Big Jerome says, my nephew. Okay, see you later, Big Jerome. Okay, where are you at, Omar Plummer? Are you still here? Because Omar Plummer, if he's still here, he has been watching my videos and been on my live stream for many, many months. I would say the longest time. But I don't know what he looks like. So it would be really cool, Omar, if I could know what you look like. Das. Okay, has some hearts. Ray says Canadians do the same thing, cross our border, drink our beers. And Big Jerome says, I look forward. You gonna be in the dark by yourself, Big Jerome. Gabe says in Maryland he has seen a difference. Oh, good. Wait, Maryland is where that one dad who was in MS-13 gang, right? Where there was a big commotion about that. Furious says, please don't dye your hair anymore. You're beautiful no matter what, but your little silver strands are stunning. I should do a vote. Who wants me to color my hair? Who doesn't want me to? Hey, Angelica. She says, Omar, show your face. And she's got the heart emoji face. Well, thank you, Furious. Okay, Furious says the gray strands make me more terrifying, but suits me well. I have never colored my hair red. This is, okay, so I found a hair color that I do like, that it blends in good with my natural color. And it is like, dark brown or black brown, something like that. And so it does make my white hairs, gray hairs, whatever we want to call them, it makes them look brown. Furious. Thank you for the super chat. It makes my gray hairs look highlighted. And then it makes my naturally dark hair just, look dark. Okay, what the heck? Who's the blue person that came in? And what is they saying? Gabe says, you're incorrect. We don't drink inferior American beer over here. He said, correction. Schaefer says, do you believe in Jesus? Yes, I do. Jules says, did you hear the sad news about Mike Tyson? Nope. That turns into $2.34. Really interesting. Yep, a little bit more. Furious is right. Omar Plummer, you still there? I don't know if Omar would be able to email me or show us his face here. Jules says he had a heart attack. Oh. See, I watched the news for about 30 minutes, but it was not about that. It is a euro. Right, Furious? That was euros. I was at the mall the other day. They actually have, okay, I don't know about you guys where you have what your malls look like, because I've only been to, actually, have I been to other state malls? I don't know. But in the center, there's stores and then there's center booths, usually where a vendor sets up. They had a currency booth, currency exchange. I was like, I've never ever seen that. Hello, Luthra. I heard that's the biggest mall, right? Over in Minnesota. My son went there with his dad, but I've not been there. Fury says, you know how I know you're gorgeous? Because you often do live streams without makeup and you're still gorgeous. Yeah, today, y'all, I don't have any makeup on. This morning, I was doing my skincare, and then I intentionally waited to put makeup on, and then I completely forgot. I was like, oh well, no makeup today. But thank you, Furious. Gabe says it's called a money market. I don't know. We've never had those in the mall, so it was very interesting. Actually, it was just a sign of knowing there's a lot of immigrants. Ray is saying no flirting. Oh, goodness. Ray, why are you trying to tell people what to do and how to act? Excuse me. You know what's it depends on my mood. Sometimes you guys know, sometimes well, especially Furious knows, sometimes I react one way to a comment, and sometimes I act another way to another comment. I mean, to the same comment or similar. Ray says, this is America. We always telling people what to do. Well, I don't know if I do. What do you guys think? Do I tell people what to do? Oh. Well, my ex-girlfriend told me what to do with a whip. Oh, wow. That's wild. Okay. Gabe says, common in Africa and the Middle East. They buy and sell every country's money there. Currency is used to buy and sell currency. Interesting. Ray says that was a joke. I'm not into that. Ray, what do you look like? I've never seen your picture either. And you've been on here for a long time. Angelica says you are well educated to Ray. Furious says, you know what, Ray? I love flirting and giving compliments like everyone where I live. But I always start by saying I'm married, so no one takes me seriously. Oh my goodness, Furious. That's what you're known for, huh? Ray says, Angelica, love you. Oh, look at that. Furious says, so yeah, I flirt, or maybe not. Sometimes they're just sincere, but occasionally romantic compliments. But I'm not interested. Okay, I'm curious, Furious. When did your wife realize that about you? That it was you just not being, I don't know, how should I ask? Your wife must not be jealous to have tolerated you and all of your comments and compliments and flirting. Okay, Ray says, Furious, married folks should not flirt. And Furious says, she's jealous. um, yeah. You guys probably have disagreements once a day about that. I mean, that's what I imagine. But she don't know. Hmm. Oh, wow. Okay, so let me tell you guys about the last relationship I was in. And we were together for 5 years. We would go to, I don't know, the restaurant, or we would go through a drive-through, or even the convenience store, wherever. And he would always call everybody sweetheart. I was like, you never call me sweetheart. And I guess it's maybe kind of like what Furious Angel does. I don't know. But it was just something that he called everybody. Furious. I'm not your baby boo, Furious. What did he call me? I don't even remember, Gabe. He would call me V. Um, yeah, he didn't really have um cute nickname for me. Oh, look at that. Furious says he tipped a beautiful Brazilian waitress, and because she was smiling all the time. Oh my goodness, Furious. Hey Joe, how's it going? Yeah, he would call me, I think he would call me Boo or V. I personally don't like darling. Gabe says tiger. Sweetheart definitely is better than calling someone baby mama. Okay, so Furious's nicknames for me is Baby Boo, Sweetie, Mabel, and Mariposa. Okay, you've never said Sweetie before, Furious. Ray says Furious in America, she would be undercover. Joe is in Oregon. Okay, when you say you're still here in Oregon, you have plans to move, Joe? Ray says, call the lady by her name. And what is my name, Ray? Mary says, Uno, we argued about you once, but I reassured her. Are you serious, Furious? Oh, wow. Yep, that's my name, Ray. What don't you like about Oregon, Ray? Tell me more, tell me more. Joe says, I've been moving around, not sure. Oh, I don't know why I thought Joe commented Oregon is the worst state, but it was Ray. So, Ray, how do you know? Have you lived there before? Furious says, why do you think you and I still haven't had dinner together? Furious, I was like, okay, he said that, but where is it? It hasn't happened. You know what? That's a good choice. Furious, we just keep it to here. Ray watched 16 Minutes about Oregon. Oh, okay. I haven't watched that show in so long. Okay, so can I tell you guys about the maintenance man where I work at? Joe said he's doing YouTube. Oh, so you have your own channel. Is that what you're saying? Ray says Furious is flirting with the Christian lady. Ray, we've gotten me and Furious have gotten into it before too, but he's still here. Oh goodness. We've come a long ways, Furious and I. Gabe says, who would you go with? 60 Minutes or Dateline? I haven't really watched either one recently to remember any of them. Ray, who do you flirt with? First of all, Ray, are you single? Okay. Thank you for answering that question. Now, my second question, who do you flirt with? Like, what kind of women do you flirt with? Fury says, did you guys know that at first she hated me like I was COVID in the flesh? Yep. That's how our story began, right, Furious? And then he was so mad because I used to have moderators and apparently he was timed out. Gabe says Dateline brought us Chris Hansen. Let me see who Chris Hansen is. Chris Hansen. know. It's funny because they're showing his younger pictures, and I'm like, who is this? But now I see his older pictures. Okay. Ray says I flirt with the bank teller, the cashier, the receptionist, the doctor, but not Christian women. I don't know who Chris Hansen is. He's 65 years old. Ray, how old are you? I'm curious, is Furious still inside the pub? I did see you had on your earphones. Ray, how do you know if the cashier isn't Christian, or the teller isn't a Christian woman, or the receptionist isn't a Christian woman? Ray is 29. Fury says yes, he is. Are you still alone, or did people come in? Oh, remember I told you guys I was going to put this up every time. Let me do it. People have come in and they're suspiciously young. Oh, so have you given any compliments in person, Furious? Ray says because if she flirts back with me, isn't violating one of those 10 commandments? Ray, you're clearly not a Christian yourself. Furious says, you know, the problem was T-Mill. He banned me before I even had a chance to explain or apologize. Oh, goodness. I wonder if we'll ever forget about T-Mill on this channel. Furious says, but you know what? I knew I loved you the day you said, can someone please ban Furious? And I felt genuinely awful. Really, Furious? Your feelings were hurt? Or no, you were in your emotions, your feelings. Races never flirt if a woman has a ring. Okay, do the men agree in here? Never flirt if a woman has a ring. Oh, goodness. Okay, Fury says, oh yeah, I was so ashamed. I was like, I hurt her. I don't want to stop seeing her. You are too funny, Furious. Wow. Okay. I remember, I'm going to share a story with you guys. I remember it was going to be my second person who went live with me. He didn't show up. And I felt hurt about it. And then I was like, why do I feel this way? And I had to reflect, have self-reflection and be like, okay, why am I getting attached to these people that I probably won't meet? But now Furious just made an attachment because he sent me a video of him. So I feel like I know him because he sent me a video. Isn't it weird how you can it could be a very simple thing and you just make a connection. Ray says, I am a single guy, but all my friends are women. Ray, so you're in the friend zone. Or are you gay? It's gotta be one of those. All right, Ray. So, do you like any of your women friends? Or do you want to keep it like friends? He's trying to get out of the friend zone. Okay, any advice for Ray to get out of the friend zone? So, Ray, he said he wants the attractive women. You know what? Your attraction is going to be whatever you think is attractive, right? Because someone else might not think the same woman is attractive. But yeah, I think we all want to have an attractive person, right? I don't know, that's what I think. Ray, thank you for being so truthful. Okay. What are some tips for Ray to attract an attractive woman? Do you smell good? Do you have are you well, like, do you have a clean cut about you? I don't know. These are the things that I think are nice. Um, are you well mannered? I don't know. I need the guys to answer. How do you attract an attractive woman? I'm trying to get some help for you, Ray. Yeah. I'm waiting for someone else to comment. Go out of your way and open her door. Okay, the attractive woman, okay? Go out of your way when you see an attractive woman and open her door. All the folks left. It says there's people here, but nobody is answering. How can Ray attract an attractive woman? um Fury says, in the end, I kind of hope you don't find a husband before February 14th. That way I'll have an excuse to come visit, because apparently there are pinball arcades in Arizona and I'm a freaking pinball fan. Really furious. I remember that when I was hopeless on Valentine's Day. Angelica says yes, number one is being clean. And Ray says, I asked AI, but no help. And Angelica says, Ray, talk about God. But he said he didn't want to be with the woman who worships. So, yeah. Ray, what are your beliefs? This is what I love. It doesn't matter what age we are, where we come from. We usually end up talking about relationships and whatnot. This is actually like my favorite topic. Okay, Ray says my belief is paying my rent, food. Here says, an irresistible woman to me is educated, has a good vocabulary, smells good, is stylish and cleaned, and is a believer. Okay. That is the irresistible woman to Furious. Okay, so Ray is a provider. So that's a good trait to have, definitely. Ray says, what you mean about a good vocabulary? Suppose she does not speak English. Okay, I'm going to let Furious speak on a good vocabulary, but this is what I think it means. A woman who doesn't cuss, a woman who isn't ghetto, thuggish, a woman who speaks with respect. That's what I'm thinking. Ray, would you be attracted to a woman who doesn't speak English? Fury says, I speak French. If she doesn't speak broken French, I totally melt. If she doesn't speak broken French. Ray. Oh my goodness, Ray is making me laugh. He says he doesn't want a woman who curses, but he wouldn't mind a woman who doesn't speak English because he won't understand if she's cursing or not. Fury says in his country. Furious, how did you learn English? Any more pointers for Ray, Angelica? I don't know why I always pronounce your name so different. I mean, at least it feels like I say Angelica, Angelica, Angelica. But thankfully, she's given me grace, and she's like, it's fine however you pronounce it. Ray says, in my country, women curses in 2 languages, English and Spanish. Ray, where is your country? Fury says, if I meet her in India or Japan and she manages to butcher her own language, nope. Who's at my door? I think it's my son. I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta go open the door for my boy. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming, son. Oh. What are you gonna want for dinner, babe? Drink plenty of water for now. I thought I left the door open for my child. Okay, say Ray says in his country, which is New York City, they speak English and Spanish. Furious says my father is Jamaican. Furious, do you like oxtail? Furious says, who's on your door? Get the pink thing. Get the pink thing. Oh goodness, now I know what you're talking about. Angelica says, Ray, one day a woman will spontaneously fall in love with you. Yep. Angelica, when the woman sees my paycheck, she will think otherwise. Okay, Ray. So what you're saying is you don't make a lot of money. So are you trying to get new skills? Angelica says you're too young. Yes. Work on yourself, Ray, and the right woman's gonna come along. Fury says, where do you keep the pink thing? Under your pillow? No, it's in my closet. And yeah, it's in my closet. Yeah, Ray, you haven't been here in the past few days, but I'm doing something that I never thought I would do again. Because if you guys don't know, I went to college. I earned my associate degree, my bachelor degree, and my master's degree, all before I had my son. And I was like, I do enjoy learning, reading books, getting information, but I was like, I'm not going back to school again. Guess what? I'm going back to school. Yep, women don't look at the money. So the right woman is not going to worry about what your paycheck says. Ray wants to know, what is that? It is a Pink Lady Special, I think is what it's called. I'm gonna search it up, see if it shows up. Oh, it's a lady 38 special. I wonder how many other people have one like mine. Because it pulled up. I see it. Furious. Um yeah, so this was a problem in my last relationship, and I kind of hate talking about my last relationship, but I want you guys to understand. Well, I don't know what I want you guys to do, but you could take it for whatever you want. Um the last person I dated, they didn't think they were financially stable enough, that they didn't have it together, and they kept stalling on even proposing to me. And I'm not about the money, because I've got my life together, yes. And whenever my future husband comes along, we will build together. As long as we have God and follow Jesus Christ, everything will just come together. And Furious is the black dude. Yes, that's who I'm talking about, Furious. Yeah, it doesn't matter what obstacle, what challenge you have before you, when you both are seeking Jesus Christ together and you have a really good relationship, there is nothing you cannot figure out. There's nothing you can't get through. There's nothing you can't overcome. At least that's what I think, but I haven't ever been married. So this is me just speaking what I'm, I guess, praying for. Ray says, don't know if the woman living with you and find an empty fridge will think otherwise. Oh my goodness, Ray. Okay, first of all, you got to start thinking positive. You got to bring yourself up, okay? Because I will say this, a woman of God or otherwise, I don't think is attracted to that mindset you've got, Ray. It's almost like you have a mindset that you're not enough, and you are. You are enough. Ray, come on. If Furious has sent you an email of my dramatic situation. You're typing that fast, Furious, while you're here? You're multitasking? Didn't somebody else say they emailed me? Oh, I know who it was. I think I'm going to respond to the other person. I have a question. Do any of you go to the live streams where they're taking phone calls so you can have a conversation on the live stream? Ray says nope. Journey's eating Taco Bell. It's been a while since I had Taco Bell. And you guys, I'm trying to eat right, so we ain't gonna have Taco Bell for a while. Okay. Ray says, I visit live streams where they are talking in a mic and making creepy sounds. Are you talking about ASMR? Journey, I think I've seen you on here before. Thank you for your compliment. Ray says, Taco Bell is Mexican. We cannot mention that here. Say you are eating at a Spanish restaurant. Angelica says, these live streams are cool, but my English is too bad to take part. Journey is a YouTuber. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at what... you were sipping your drink slowly. Furious. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay. I can't catch all your live streams anymore, so when I finally get one, I swipe away any call. Doesn't matter if it's a friend, literally. Furious, you're so kind. Such a supporter. Ray says he'll be right back. Jenny says he has 5 subscribers. All right. Angelica, I am happy that you're here, even if your English is bad. I'm so glad you're here. Angelica and I have a mutual YouTuber we watch. I haven't seen him in a while. He used to join my, about once a week, Angelica, he would join my morning Bible time stream. But he hasn't, I haven't seen him. Mo Breeze. What's up, Mo Breeze? Furious says he's almost finished. How long does it take you to smoke a cigar, Furious? My child, I'm sure is hungry. He might be really tired, though. Mo Breeze is good. I am too. Although, today at work, Mo Breeze, somebody called me the devil. And I wanted to laugh. Because this is a person that I said they needed Jesus. I told them this a few months ago. And they're trying to turn around and tell me. But thankfully, the maintenance man was with me, so he witnessed everything because she was being very uncooperative. Hey, Lively Cuts, are you at work? Oh no, you're sick. What's going on, Lively? Oh my, that is an awful thing to go through. Has anyone else been food poisoned? Food poisoned? I experienced food poisoning once. It lasted for like a week. It was bad. Mo Breeze, I prayed before I had to go to the tenant. And I explained to the new maintenance guy, I said, this woman, she's a little bit out there. And one of my weaknesses, y'all, is sometimes I don't know how to stay quiet. And so she was calling me a bee. She was saying I was the devil. She was saying I was harassing her because I was inspecting her apartment. And she didn't allow me to inspect all of her apartment. Now, this is when I had other people with me, okay? So I had a witness every time. So she got a notice that because she refused for us to look at all of the rooms, I had to go back in. And she kept saying that I kept harassing her by having inspections. And so when I walked out, I was just like, Lord, you will handle her. But what I did tell her, this is what I did say. I said, why would I be nice to someone who slammed the door on me, is calling me names? I said, I want to stay away from you as far as possible. That's what I said. Yeah, I probably should have just stayed quiet, but that's what I said. Yes, we hope you feel better, Lively. Fury says, Mo Breeze, my brother, I tried to say. Here he is. Irene says, salute. Fury says, another French people. Angelica says, yes, food poisoning from a Syrian restaurant. And Lively says, it's hard to hold back in a situation like that. Oh, thank you for understanding, Lively. And so then when we walked out of the apartment, the maintenance guy is like, she is crazy. And I'm like, yep. Now you know. And of course I updated. This is the lady who said she was going to call the police on me yesterday. Oh my goodness. Mowbray says I don't go out to eat often. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna go get dinner with my son. But you guys, I don't want to leave, but I gotta go take care of my child. I'm so happy to have seen all of you and chatted with all of you. It was great. And I don't know, maybe I'll come on later. I don't know. If you guys want me to come on later, put a 1. I'm gonna be that YouTuber. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to come on later. Okay, Lively says hopefully I can come back. Oh, Mobree's making chicken tacos. Mobree says yes. Yep, I don't go out often either. Well, you guys know, every time I go out, I tell you. I hope you feel better, Lively Cuts, and I will try to come back. If I don't, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I send you peace and know that Jesus Christ loves you the most. Let me take down that question. All right, see you guys later.